Nostalgia Hoops, Nostalgia Sports and Culture. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Today is May 9th. And I want to break down the Washington Mystics versus the Minnesota Lynx. I say to start off, Natasha Cloud put the whole league on notice. She let y'all know that the big shooter has arrived, and she was putting on the show from game one. You can just see a Mamba mentality, uh, you know, just that uplifting, that upbeat, that talking, that in your face, in your ear, and she's backing it up on the court. And I think it might be a good season for Washington. Of course, they're expecting it to the point that they don't even want Della Don playing some games because they want to prepare her for the playoffs. Now, I don't like the approach because they were speaking of that last night, and I don't like that Kawhi load management approach for too long and it become a habit. And I really don't like it in the WNBA because we only 25 years in, and if you're healthy enough to play, just load manage. Like within the game, the same thing they talk about with the NBA. Don't play as many minutes. You might only be able to play 10 minutes today or something like that. But I still think it's important to always have the best product as possible out there. So if you can be there, just be there. It's a part of it. And I know the WNBA players don't get paid as much, but the foundation over the foundation is being laid. Now we getting into the money part. So let all of the stars be there if possible. I understand you playing for the playoffs. I understand that you looking ahead, but sometimes it's more important that day to day and just showing up. But Cloud, everything that I'm talking about, showing up, Mamba mentality, not cheating the game. I mean, she's been doing that. 19 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. I mean, everything that you can ask for, and that vocal leadership that we often hear about that isn't always present with some top players. Some top players, speaking of Kawhi, like their game will show, but you don't hear them. It's not that communication. You getting the full package with Cloud. So this year, I, I expect the same type of. Hopefully, she can maintain the same type of play, the same type of shooting that I said that the WNBA needed, where the league is going, because that's what's going to take the league to the next level. That's what's going to bring the viewers in. And like she said last night, she putting the league on notice. She a shooter now. So the other person is still, I really didn't, outside of foul, she was doing her thing, big body and little girl and Shakira Austin in the paint, just veteran moves, veteran strength, veteran presence. They're saying it's her last season. So she was solid, but outside of that, I didn't see anything too crazy. From Minnesota, Shepard had 16 and 12, so that's solid. But it was points where they was getting blew out by like 20 points. I think I came in at like the second quarter or something like that. I want to say I came in at like the second quarter because I was in the wreck on 2K. I ain't gonna even lie to you. For the first quarter, I was trying to watch. I was watching some of it on my phone, but I could only listen to that like most of the first quarter. But then I came in the second, and Shakira Austin. I mean, she was solid to be young. I mean, she has. I like all the post moves that I seen. I like what she put up, 13 and 10. Only thing that I would say, I want full. I don't want. It was points where it'd be a rebound and she'd just look, or it was points where somebody would be driving to the hole and she'd just stand back and not even attempt to go get that, or somebody be on the 3 point line and not running. Like, just don't make a habit, even when you up. Don't make a habit of not, like I always say, on whatever level, during the blowouts is where you form the habits for the to get to that point when you at the highest level. So you don't want to ever make a habit of being not giving the effort, because then you never know, in a top situation you might do that, or just subconsciously. So just don't even let your brain get to the point where you're not competing every play and maximizing what you can be. Because yeah, y'all up, but your stat line could have been even bigger. The win could have been even bigger. Just small effort points, because when players see you going hard, then that's gonna make them go hard. But overall, she had a solid night. Her and Cloud was the standouts. Them was the ones that constantly kept popping out the screen for me. And let me see, did she get any blocks? No blocks, but she was plus 18, so she had the highest plus minus. So we seeing the impact that she making already. Number 3 pick. Shout out to the Mystics. Shout out to Cloud. Been carrying it the first 2 games. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in tonight versus the Aces. And I think I might do a prediction, a bettor's prediction. So let me go study it. Let me go check the odds. And if you want to, tune back in. And I might have some solid betting picks for tonight. Nostalgia Hoops, Nostalgia Sports and Culture. Washington Mystics 2-0, Minnesota Lynx 0-2. This is for May 8th game. I think it was on ESPN2. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm out.